So it's Indiana Jones news. Have you been hearing the Indiana Jones news?
I've been seeing some things about it, but I honestly haven't been paying too much attention to it.
Well, this is big, so prepare yourself. This is a Variety article. See the headline? And for our listeners, this is a Variety article. This is dated February 26th. Today, Steven Spielberg will not direct Indiana Jones 5. James Mangold in talks to replace. Exclusive. Breaking news. What do you think, Dave? Steven Spielberg, apparently, I read this article. He is still attached as a producer, but he has pulled out as director.
Well,
shocking, right?
Yeah, I'm a little surprised at that. I hadn't actually read that. Now, James Mangold's a great director. I was just talking about Logan. I actually quite like the Wolverine. I did not get a chance to see Ford v. Ferrari yet, or Ford versus Ferrari. I heard really good things about it, and I wanted to see it, and I haven't had a chance yet. But he is a great director, so I think they picked someone who could do a good job with it. I would just assume that for Steven, there was a lot of negativity associated with, was it Kingdom of the Crystal Skull or?
Yes, that was the one with Swinging Monkey Boy.
Yes. There's a lot of negativity with that film.
By the way, I don't have the article queued up, but Steven Spielberg and Harrison Ford threw George Lucas under the bus for that, by the way, which I thought was really silly and kind of classless. They basically blamed George Lucas for Crystal Skull.
Well, that's not fair.
Sometimes you got to take a swing at your friend on the way out the door, I guess. No, I think if Steven Spielberg is going to step down, I think James Mangold is a good choice to replace him to do the film, and maybe it'll be the shot in the arm that Indiana Jones figuratively and literally could use. So. I don't think this is necessarily a bad idea. I like James Mangold, so to me this seems like maybe if Spielberg doesn't want to do it, he does seem like a good choice to replace him.
I'm just going to say it straight up. I think that Indiana Jones is going to die. Harrison Ford just wants to kill off the character. That's what this is all about. They're going to sort of pass the baton to a young Indy. I'm making the prediction now. I'm calling it out. I think this is part of why Steven Spielberg's not doing it. If you read this article, Steven Spielberg basically says he wants to pass on Indiana Jones to the next generation. We're talking reboot. We're talking remake. We're talking all that. So you're hearing it from me. I'm making the prediction. Harrison Ford is going to kill off the character. We're going to get some new version of Indy, possibly a female, and that's what's going to happen. That's my prediction.
Well, I could see that. I could totally see that. Yeah, little shocked. I don't think I have much else other than to say that I think James Mangold's an interesting choice, and I could totally see what you're saying, Eric. I could see that killing off Indiana Jones is probably something that, and passing it on to someone else. I could tell they kind of, in a weird way, tried to kind of do that with Shia LaBeouf's character, LaBeouf, or however you say it. In the last film, I think they really kind of wanted that character to kind of carry it forward or carry it on or whatever too. Moving into the 1950s.
Absolutely. But I'll tell you, I don't hate the Crystal Skull, but I never watched it again after I saw it in the theater. I didn't hate it, but I haven't had any interest in watching it again.
I did learn that you can survive nuclear explosions in fridges.
See, I thought that was funny. Everybody hates that, but I thought that was funny. So. I have that weird sense of humor,
too.
And by the way, anybody who knows someone that's older, like my dad's in his 80s. That's kind of the thing. Is like they talk about how invincible those refrigerators used to be, and now they don't make them like they used to. You know what I mean? So I got the joke. I thought it was funny.
Interesting.